They literally believe Lucifer, Satan, depending on which group they're with, is going to win the battle. And for one reason or another, they worship him. And he requires different things than our God does. Our God requires love and confession and obedience and all the things alike. They require much darker things. They haven't had the final sacrifice like Yeshua was on the cross. So they require sacrifices. And it gets very deep. And there's a lot of them. A lot of times it's very generational. And they would have a part up front that would be called the Christian host. So they look and appear often as very solid Christians and very functioning. It's all throughout society, everything from
Yeah.
those whose systems breaking down to those who are functioning very well.
Kind of what came to my mind was the whole wheat and tares thing. The enemy had come in, and they look just like the wheat.
Yes. Actually, it's funny you say that. That's definitely a Lord thing because I've been preaching lately that I believe we're not only in the wheat and tare, but we're also in the harvest time. And he is harvesting in great measure, but a lot of it is stealth undercover where unless you're doing this work and stuff, you wouldn't see it, but he is doing amazing things. It's just
Yeah.
so exciting.
Wow. Yeah. It is exciting when you see someone get freedom from
Absolutely.
that's my level that I was teaching on was more or less it was called freedom prayer or living free. They changed the name halfway through it, but it's really taking people to through their strongholds, through the things that trigger them and helping them understand that these are strongholds. They opened somewhere along the way, they opened the door to give a place to Satan and his influence. And then they come into an agreement with him and it's breaking off that agreement and taking the freedom God has given us. Now I know you obviously the people you deal with it goes much deeper and it's not just a little bit of territory. It's life. It's giving them their soul practically. I don't know how I know you offer classes and we talked earlier just you have conferences that even help people and you have one coming up, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, the way it's evolved is we now have approximately 11 classes a week for the survivors to choose from. We have them morning, afternoon, evening, some even on the weekend. Everything we do other than the conference is free of charge. When even for the survivors, often the conference is free of charge, but it's free of charge. We're donation based. We rely on the Lord moving the hearts of the rest of the body of Christ, those that I used to have a saying either go and grow or stay and pay. So if you're not doing the labor, then maybe your job is to help fund it. So I just trust in that these people are so wounded in general. Again, there's some that are very functioning, but by the time they come to me, their system has started breaking down. So they're not functioning as much.